My name's Skerrick, and I will be making a cocktail for you today called the Panacea 2020. So we're going to need some high-quality rye whiskey. Today we're going to use Michter's, some Scotch whiskey, preferably something smoky like Lefroy, fresh lemon, either honey or Benedictine liqueur, and if you have a bottle of red wine laying around, we'll put it to use. We'll use an ounce of egg whites, ounce and a half of rye whiskey, a third to a half of an ounce of Lefroy Scotch. A secret ingredient of mine is turmeric tincture. It's literally turmeric and vodka. That's all. Put a little bit of lemon juice.
Yum.
Half ounce. And some simple syrup. The crap out of it.
Ooh, the wine. Forgot about the wine. Ooh, that's beautiful.
We're making this drink for the film festival. And we're just going to garnish it with an orange slice. Mine's getting paired with the pandemic shorts.
Yeah. Do you have cute pandemic shorts, Garrett?
No, ma'am. Sorry.
And it's late night at the Center Film Festival. We got through our very first day, and I gotta tell you, these conversations have been incredible. It'll be no surprise to you that our late night today is dedicated to Friday the 13th, horror, Fright Night, whatever you want to call it. And I couldn't think of better people to talk to us, pick a film for us and talk to us about their choice than some of our favorite people here in Center County, PA, and those are our students at Penn State University. And something extremely special about what we have here in our university, like every school, student clubs, and we also have a film club, and it's not just film students. So I think tonight it'll be a real treat to meet all the different people involved in this, or some of the people involved in the student film organization, and we'll find out what the relationship is between the student film organization and A24, one of the most prestigious distributors for indie films, and you'll hear about that as well. So let me just quickly introduce everyone around the room. And first I'll start with Ellie, who is in the student film organization. She is a film student and also has a film in the film festival. So I'll tell you about that. Hi, Ellie. Welcome to Late Night at the Center Film Festival. Bing is here. She is clearly an A24 intern. Hi, Bing. And what is your major, Bing?
I'm majoring in advertising and psychology.
See that? What a great combination. We got Marty here. Marty's a professor, but he's also a nice guy. Not just a professor, right, Marty? And you're do you have like an official title, like you make sure nothing goes terribly awry at the club? Are you like the advisor? What's your name for that?
I'm the faculty advisor for the SFO.
That's it, the faculty advisor for the SFO. And then we have Sydney Lau, who is the treasurer of the Student Film Organization. And what is your major, Sydney?
Labor and Employment Relations in Spanish.
See that? Totally not film. Isn't that awesome? And we have Marco Falcucci, who is, he said, as fresh as they come. He's a freshman, so you don't have a major yet, right?
Not yet, although I do intend to go to film video or one of the various communications.
Not terribly surprising. And totally on the other end of the spectrum, a senior, we have Cameron Stoll, you are the president, right, of the Student Film Organization. And
that is correct, yeah.
Welcome to the late night party hang. And last but not least, and she'll take it from here, is Casey Ross, who is also a professor here. Hey. Came back from Los Angeles to join us. We're so grateful that she did. And she's also one of the main reasons that this film festival is even happening. Wow. So with that said, Casey, Marty, Ellie, Bing, Marco, Sydney, and Cameron, have a wonderful time in our late night hang, and tell us a little bit about yourselves and why you chose The VVITCH to share with us tonight.
Who's going to start it off? Tell me a little bit about the SFO, and then I definitely want to hear why you chose The Witch, Robert Eggers. Marty, you want to talk a little bit about SFO, or Cameron?
Well, this is my first semester with the SFO, and so Cameron probably knows more than I do.
Yeah, I've been in the club since freshman year.
I'm more than happy. I'm so proud to be part of the SFO.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know it. I love it. Yeah, Cam, take it away.
All right, cool. So SFO stands for the Student Film Organization, and essentially what we do is we watch films and we make films for the most part. We have a lot of members that are not film majors. So those people, generally speaking, just come to watch films when we host watch parties. But the other half of our group are dedicated film majors who are in the club because they want to make films. So what we do is we help them by networking so that they can meet with other filmmakers and work on projects together. We do educational workshops so that underclassmen who aren't able to be in the actual film major yet can still have hands-on experience learning how to make films. We do camera workshops, lighting workshops, that kind of thing. We host the Penn State 48-hour film competition, which will be coming up in January, if there are any students here that are interested in joining. We organize trips to film festivals. Like in normal years, we do Sundance, but that's not going to happen this year because everything with COVID is online. So yeah, we'll see, but we're not holding our hopes out. And the biggest thing that we do is we host the Blue and White Film Festival in the spring semester. And it'll be hopefully as grand as the Center Film Festival. But
very cool. Well, if you need some pointers, do you think you're going to have to go virtual though in the spring, or do you think you'll be able to do it?
So
have you talked about that yet?
We've talked about it. It's very likely that we're going to be going online and hosting it very similar to the Center Film Festival. But a small part of me holds out hope that a vaccine will be rolled out within a month, and then everybody will be vaccinated, and then all of a sudden we get to have, real life events again.
And all the skies are blue and everyone's happy.
Yes. So how many are in your group?
I can check the official roster right now.
Give us a roundabout. Sure.
I would say like 100 members, but actively that come to every meeting, like 20.
Well, that's awesome, though. That's still a great crew. And then do you analyze films together and put all your new knowledge that you're learning from all of us into the crew? Yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. That's a great answer, Cam. Okay, so why don't you talk about yourselves? Does anybody else want to introduce themselves? Yeah?
All right, I guess I'll break the ice. I am Marco Mokuchi, as the name says. Also, as the name says, I am the small fry in the SFO organization, the Student Film Organization, as we so call it. All right, I joined up because, hey, I like making movies. I made some movies. I like watching movies, too. I like overanalyzing them as well.
There you go.
I seem to be among my people.
There, you found your flock. That's right. How about you, Sydney? You're graduating this year, right?
Yeah, I'm graduating this spring. So I joined SFO 2 years ago when I thought I really wanted to be a film major. So I just went to a couple meetings to just meet some new people, and then somehow I became the treasurer, and I've stuck with it. I really enjoy all the people here, and I've learned a lot about films, like from the meetings and everything. So it's been a lot of fun.
I think that's wonderful that you're all getting together like that. I love it. Marty! Hi. All right, you want me to go to Bing? Hi, Bing.
Hi.
Hi.
So I am the marketing and publicity intern at A24 at Penn State. And I'm primarily promoting A24 among the Penn State community via social media, word of mouth, all kinds of reaching out and building a brand awareness for A24.
That's amazing. A24 is so incredible. So I'm assuming that you might have had something to do with what we're watching this evening, yeah?
Yeah, so it has been a back and forth between the A24 decision maker and Pearl. We've been emailing each other for like a long time trying to decide which film to screen, and then we end up with the Witch.
The VVITCH. Well, it's perfect because it's Friday the 13th, so
Yeah.
it couldn't be any better, you know? And we had those 2 thrillers just right before this, so it's fantastic. I love it. Can't wait. Ellie, how about you? You have a film in the Center Film Festival.
Yeah, I am in the student section. I'm really excited about that. Oh, cute cat, Marty.
I know.
I've been kind of in and out of SFO with involvement, but I'm pretty sure I've been in it for 3 years, technically. Yeah, I'm graduating this semester, and so I'm excited to be taking part in this film festival as like a goodbye tour. And big A24 fan too, and loved the film, so I'm very excited.
And what other types of films, like, do you guys do a genre each time you meet, or, you know, who kind of makes that decision? Or do you ever analyze each other's film? Or is it always something that's, you know, from outside of the industry? I'm just curious about that.
So for the last couple of weeks, we've been screening people's projects as they get finished, actually. Just last week, a guy, Matt Sarge, had just finished editing his project like a few hours before the club meeting. So we screened it like right off of the press, basically. But a lot of the time what we do is we just run a democracy where we vote, and anybody who is part of the club gets to vote on what movies we watch for the next week. So like every week we have a watch party, usually on Thursday nights, and it's just whatever people want to watch, really. We host Netflix parties for the most part because we can't really meet up in person.
I was just going to say,
often.
yeah, that's probably put a little spin on it this year, having to go virtual.
Yeah, we used to have meetings in like theaters, which is a lot of fun, but all the theaters are closed or don't want to associate because they're afraid.
I know. It's a terrible year for that. Marty, do you have anything else to say before we get started on watching The VVITCH? Yeah?
It's just, you know, we can't do so much because of our situation. So I think this is wonderful.
I know. I do too. I love it. And I'm really excited for any other students that are out there that are watching. How does everybody get in touch with you all? Like if I was a new student or I wanted to join, how would I find you guys?
You have to find the secret invitation to the magic group me.
That's a good one, Marco.
Walk into the Carnegie building and ask, "Where's Marty?"
Okay. Into Marty's office?
Instagram too.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter.
Okay.
What is your Instagram?
Yeah.
I believe it's PSUSFO.
Great. Cool.
We can also find A24 at PSU. Just search A24 at PSU, and we have a Facebook page.
Ding, how did it happen that A24 is here at PSU? I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. This is our first year. This is the first year for Penn State. And as far as I know, so there are 20 universities that participate in the college program. And last year, some students from other universities, I believe Vanderbilt or U Chicago, they were doing a lot of like research on universities across the whole country, and they figured Penn State is a pretty good option, so they just added in the list. And
That's awesome.
Andrew, my supervisor, just reached out to Bob Martin, and then he sent out a massive email about this position, and everybody was encouraged to apply.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, it's great also for the student film organization. It's a great connection. You know what's going to be with Bing, right? As you make your way up in the industry, and you don't know what Marco or Cam or Ellie is going to make or anybody else, and you already have a relationship. Relationships are everything. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you come to the student film organization if you're not a filmmaker? What drew you into it?
I'm sorry, you cut out for a second. Was that a question for me?
What made you sign up for the club if you're not a filmmaker? What drew you to the club? What got you excited?
I think my freshman and sophomore year, I really wanted to be a film major. But as I was kind of discovering more majors, I kind of fell into labor relations. So right now I'm particularly interested in how labor and work relates to the film industry and the TV industry.
Excellent.
So I'm hoping to explore that in my career. So I'm not necessarily in the filmmaking aspect anymore, but definitely just the work.
That's pretty awesome. That's really great. You know, Cam, now that I think about it, I do want to come visit the SFO every now and then just to listen and learn. I think networking is key where you guys are at because it continues all through the industry. And, you know, I'm just so glad to hear that's what you do. I'm kind of surprised, and I'm sure whoever's watching probably didn't know either, that this exists, that you guys are you're marketing yourselves and connecting so early on, which I think is awesome. And all you're really doing is hanging out and watching movies together.
Yeah.
But you're building relationships. And I think that's great. Marco, any pluses after your first kind of bizarre semester? Anything you got out of being in the club?
Well, I found out that apparently people do in fact make movies here, and I even heard that they get graded for it. How shocking!
Well, Marco, I hope you'll continue to not do your laundry. You're clearly a freshman, and at least not this semester. I mean, not this
I was doing my laundry like an hour ago.
No, I don't think you should make your bed this weekend either. I think all you should do is watch all the movies in our film festival.
Yes.
My bed is over here. It's done.
You can make your bed on Monday because there's a bunch of films that were made in Pennsylvania, and so you can check those out. And you absolutely must watch the student block. Okay. And why don't I, Ellie, do you want to add anything before I have Cam tell us why he chose the VVITCH in your group?
When is the student block?
Oh, the student
yes.
block. The student block. Oh, wait, Ellie, tell us when the student block is.
It's on Sunday. I believe there's a Q&A at 1:35, and the block is after that. Come check it out. Come check out our films. It would be awesome. And I really love The Witch, so enjoy.
Awesome. I think the way to put it, Marty, is you can watch Ellie's film tonight. You can watch any film tonight. And if you're a student, all you have to do is go to our front page, click Students Are Free, and it'll take you right to check out and give you instructions from there. So get your free tickets because then you have 50 films at your fingertips, your own personal platform. You obviously don't have to watch them all. You do want to watch Ellie's movie and, of course, all the student films. And
the Q&As. Anybody that's interested in film, watch the Q&As.
Now, that is following a schedule. So that the way we did it is we gave you guys a suggested schedule so that after that film plays, you can immediately talk to the filmmakers. So that's up to you if you want to follow that schedule or not. You absolutely have to follow the live schedule because otherwise, I mean, you can watch it later. It's recorded. But then you can't ask us questions right here in the comments. And do we have a comment we have some late night watchers. Thanks for joining us. We're talking to the student film organization, some people that are involved with it. So awesome. They're introducing or getting you excited about the VVITCH, which we are allowed to show all weekend long in honor of Fright Night, which happens to be right now. Cameron, can you tell us how you chose this film? I know Bing said that they were working it out with Andrew and me in the background, but we couldn't do that until the student film organization told us what you wanted.
Yeah, and it just came down to a poll in the group chat. To be fully honest, we just asked, hey, what kind of like horror movie should we watch on Friday the 13th? And The Witch got way more votes than anything else. So that's a good sign for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
Wait,
Democracy
that's what that poll was
supports
about?
it. Yeah, that was like a while ago too. It was like a month ago.
I thought that was just like a
about.
generic, hey, what do you guys want to watch next? Well,
Gonna be all right, Marco. It's gonna be all right.
I'm floating through like this way for 18 years so far. I'll go another 18 just like it.
Amen to that. So thank Pam, and you know, I hope this makes people more aware of what you do. I'm excited because it's our first step together between the Center Film Festival and the Student Film Organization. I'm super excited about that. And like Casey said, as you plan your Blue and White Festival, maybe we'll continue to work together, figure out a level of partnership and ways in which we could support you as students to do the festival that you love doing. So, and I can't wait to see you in person again. Just period, end of sentence, but also at the State Theater where you can show your films again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night at 11:30.
Yes.
Dystopia, and I will be doing the Q&A. So please come.
Oh, it's such a good block of film.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good block of
Really
and
good.
then you'll be interested in this. The guy that wrote Watchroom, which is the short before The Feral World, which is the feature, he actually worked in the advertising side doing some writing at HBO with Westworld and so on, and now he's doing his own movies. So
No.
I think it might be,
Both films are good.
they're incredible.
They're dystopian films, and you know me,
He's a fan.
I'm weird dystopia guy.
I can't wait for that Q&A.
I know.
These filmmakers. So try and watch the movies before, but if you don't, just sign in, watch us live right here.
You just come in. I want to hear your voices.
Yes, and everyone should write their comments, exactly. Okay, so feel free to spread the word, Cam, to your student film organization. Come check out Marty running the Dystopia Q&A. That should be fun, late at night. And then tomorrow we have late night, which is kind of like a more sexy late night offering, and Kevin Hagopian is going to be doing the Q&A at 1:45 a.m. And I cannot wait for that. So I know you guys don't sleep, so you may as well tune in and enjoy. Anything else anybody wants to add before we let people watch Der VVITCH? Nothing. Cam, you want to invite people to sign up for meet you at the SFO at some point? Like, when do you guys meet?
We meet on Mondays at 7 p.m.
Wonderful. All right, and all they have to do is get on that Instagram, Sydney, that you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is PSU SFO. All right, Casey, you want to add anything?
Yay. No, I'm just so excited that this is around. And yeah, we're going to have to peek in for sure.
Well, we'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
I do have just one question in general.
Yeah, Marco?
The title, is it The Witch, The VVITCH, or The VVITCH? Because there are right and wrong answers. And if it's anything other than The VVITCH, you are in fact incorrect.
Well, that is the perfect way to end this talk. All right, we're going to end the broadcast now. See you all tomorrow morning. You may keep watching movies. Until then, we loved having you here at the Center Film Festival. Go make movies. Go watch movies. To be continued. Have a good rest of the night.
Watch films, make movies. Bye, guys.